If you're coming to Australia to study, one of the biggest questions I get asked is, how much money can I actually make as a student? Well, the good news is Australia has one of the highest minimum wages in the world, but how much can you earn and what jobs are best for students? Let's find out. First things first, Australia's minimum wage right now is $23.23 per hour. But if you're working casually, which most students do, casually just means they call you according to their roster, like their timings or schedule, and not on permanent part-time or full-time hours. So some weeks you might be called in a couple hours, other weeks the whole time, and that's essentially what casually means. And because there is no stability in terms of how many hours you're guaranteed, you'll get 25% on top of that, making it around $29 per hour that they have to pay you. That means if you work 20 hours per week consistently, you could make $580 per week, or over $2,300 per month. That's not bad for a student job, right? Now let's talk work hours and what are your restrictions there as a student in Australia. As an international student on a student visa, subclass 500, you can work 48 hours per fortnight. Fortnight means 2 weeks, so about 24 hours per week during the semester, and unlimited hours during university holidays, which is 1 or 2 weeks every term. So if you really maximize your hours during the holidays, you can save up a lot of money. I know on public holidays, Christmas, Easter, people get paid $60 per hour for their casual job. And when I was studying, I didn't have the rule that during holidays you can work unlimited hours and 48 hours per fortnight. I had a maximum of 40 hours per fortnight when I was studying. Now it's changed a bit, so it's a bit better for students to earn a bit more, but not all jobs pay the same. So let's talk about some of the highest paying jobs for students in Australia. Now I've already made a video about this, so you can go watch that video of what they entail and what I mean by when I say hospitality, retail, and where you can find them. But in a nutshell, hospitality jobs like cafes and restaurants pay $25 to $30 per hour, and you're working heaps, especially if the cafe or restaurant has a lot of foot traffic. You know, there's people coming in and out the door all the time, and that's essentially why they would need an extra pair of pants with you. So be prepared to run around. But mind you, the hourly rate is more on weekends and public holidays, so that's where you can maximize your pay. Now retail jobs like clothing stores and supermarkets are around 26 to 32. They're a bit better than hospitality jobs for an hourly rate. Now delivery jobs like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Menulog, they're about $25 to $35 per hour, but that does depend on what hour of the day you're working, if there's deliveries coming, and also your tips. So it could be more or less. It's really dependent on how much you deliver in an hour. Now tutoring is one of the best jobs I had as a student, so I really recommend it, and it is one of the highest paying jobs for students. It is $30 to $60 per hour. It's really dependent on how much the tutoring agency pays you, or if you have the students yourself, so you can earn a bit more there without the tutoring agency taking the commission. Now admin or office work jobs like receptionists make about $27 to $35 per hour. There's also aged care and disability support jobs where some training might be required, but there you can even earn $30 to $40 per hour, and you'll be looking after someone with disability or someone that's aged, just to get them through normal parts of life because they need that extra help. Now if you're looking for flexibility, delivery driving and tutoring can be great, but if you want stability, retail and hospitality jobs are better. So let's put it together. 24 hours per week at around $29 per hour, let's say, that is $700 per week or $2,800 per month. After rent, food, expenses, you can still spend on travel, shopping and experiences. Australia has amazing work-life balance. You can go watch my videos on how much I spend as a 20-year-old in Sydney videos to know how much all the other stuff's gonna cost you, but I made that a while ago, so bear that in mind. So long story short, if you're coming to Australia to study, working part-time can definitely help you cover living costs and even save a bit. Maybe not so much your tuition, but if you maximize that time during the holidays, working heaps, you might be able to cover a significant amount. I'm posting every day on here about the questions you guys are asking me about coming to Australia and studying here. DM me on Instagram if you have any further questions or comment down below. I also make self-development videos, so stick around, go browse my channel, subscribe and support this video, and I'll see you next time.